Hello guys and welcome to episode 32 of my Stellaris playthrough playing as the Schistocerca Alveare. And today, well, we are continuing to expand our borders. We have loads of colonists being built, we have loads of colonists currently working, and we also have some new planets that we will need to sort out and hand out to some of our sectors. So if we just continue for a little bit, I believe in just a little while, next month, we will have a couple more planets. Then what I'll do is I'll sort them into sectors. So we'll just let that continue for now. I'll just speed it up a little and then I can pause it again. And then we can go and continue with this war as well. Because this war is currently still going on as well. We are at war with the Adnaran Confederacy. And I do have my large fleets engaging their spaceports and bombarding their planets. So over here we can land the armies. Just going to make sure that happens, and then that fleet can travel to Jataramus afterwards with the armies after they've taken over the planet, and we can take over that one as well. In the meantime at Plov, we need to destroy the spaceport and take over Doaloga's Spring. So we'll continue and do that. Going to pause it now, since all of those colonies did just get established. Fantastic. So now we've got to decide what we need to do. Now there's a lot of planets here. I'm wondering whether or not to just make a new sector entirely, or to possibly add them to my other sectors. We'll have to wait and see. I'm just going to jump into the planets tab, and I don't really want each sector to have more than, say, 13. I think 13 is probably the maximum. And which sector is that? That one's over here. Okay. So what other sectors could we add to? So we could add a couple to this sector. I could add Hestemir. Maybe they will sort it out for me. What about Avani? Maybe Avani as well. We have a planet here, Nugan Prime. We have one in Avani, which is Avani Prime. Original names these are. Then I have Nixahel Prime. Again, another really original name. Afel Prime. And Sidor Prime. Yeah. I should really start naming these or something. If you guys have ideas for names of planets, put them in the comments. I'll actually add them in the game. That'd be really cool. So that's my idea anyway. So we'll try and do that from now on. But in the meantime, we really do need to sort this out. So Nixahel, Avani, maybe we could add it to this sector here. Because we're not adding any more planets to the south to this big sector at the bottom. So we could add some of these planets in. Let me go to the Atavrish, and how many planets does that have? Currently 11. So if we add the Nixahel system and the Ulum system, I'm actually going to put a colonist on the Ulum system. So I'll leave it at that for now. They can have that 13. Then if we close that one and open the next, the Vel mapped sector, they can have control of Avani, I guess. Yeah, I'll add Avani there. So Avani Prime can be under their control. So let me close that. Let's just go to Avani and make sure that the first population is currently enslaved. And we'll make sure to enslave the second one. And I'm going to build them a spaceport as well. So that's given them one more planet. That's going to be 13 for that one. And finally, this sector, I'm thinking, can take on Hestemir. Then again, maybe it would have just been better to build a new sector entirely. That would be our 6th sector. Okay, let me go to Hestemere and check this out before we continue. So this planet's actually looking okay. It can be sorted out by the AI. If I go to the spaceport, what I can do is build some more of these things before I hand it over to the sector so that they don't have to do it themselves. Although there's not really much in terms of economy that they could use. Okay, so we won't worry about that for now. I think I'll just add them all to the sector. So we'll manage that sector. I'll add Hestemere. I'll add Phil and Sidor. And these two systems have not been identified yet. That's interesting. I think I have a science ship on the way, possibly. If I don't, then I need to sort that out sooner than later. And I guess I'll add another one to the Verl mapped sector as well. So we'll add Nugan there. And maybe Hithram as well. I might add Hithram to the Atavrish system so that we can colonize that afterwards. Okay. So that will do for now. And I'll grab a science ship and check that I'm surveying those. Yes, I am. Okay, so that's good. And once we've done so, we can build the mining stations on those systems. But in the meantime, I'm waiting for 4 more of these colony ships to be built. And they can go and plop themselves in all of these sectors that we currently have. So we will send one to the Atavrish sector down here, the Verl map sector. And if we jump here, we can see that our invasion has begun. Hopefully I had a general on there. Yes, I did. Okay. That is a very, very large defense army. Jesus. Hopefully we can win out. I mean, we actually have less armies than them, which is interesting. I'm kind of worried that we will lose that, but so far so good. Our 3-star general is doing very, very well to kill off a lot of those armies.
Construction complete.
So I'm actually going to continue to watch this because I'm actually curious to see if we'll come out on top, because there is a lot of defense armies. Maybe they're just not as good. Yeah, look at the damage
Situation log
that my
updated.
armies do. That's crazy in comparison. So they are dropping like flies.
Hostile fleet
And
engaged.
the planet is ours.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Over
Enemy
here,
planet secure.
our large 42,000 fleet will be engaging the spaceport.
Hostile
And that
fleet
planet
engaged.
being under our control, I'm going to let the armies heal up, and then I shall disembark them from the planet, and we will send this fleet to Jataramus. Start bombarding there.
Hostile fleet engaged.
So I could get a science ship to possibly research this, but this is the 5-star
Hostile
scientist
fleet
that's at
engaged.
Besnar. Now, I was told in the comments that we could disband the ship and we will get the scientist back. Now, he's actually 71 years old, so we need to make use of him before he dies. So let's try this. Let's disband the ship. If I go to our empire, or to our... Is it under empire? I think it is. Yeah, leaders. Is that scientist now available? Yes, he is. Okay, so thank you to the people in the comments for telling me to do that, because now what I can do is just build another science ship and everything will be fine. We can just continue as we were. So that's only going to take 150 days. In the meantime, that guy can get some rest. But let's get these colony ships to head to their new locations. So we will send one to Arfel 2D. So is this... Yes, it is a desert world. Fantastic. So we'll colonize that planet. And I'm going to put it there. Ophel Secundus. And then at Avani, we will probably have Avani Secundus. A tropical world needs to be colonized. There we go, Avani Secundus. And at Hithram, there will be Hithram Secundus. Another tropical planet. Okay. And finally, well, there's one at Alum. We can put one at Mindara. We can put one at Scythe. There is a lot of places we can colonize, guys. So we'll put one at Ulum Prime. And then I can build some more to go to the other planets, because that's actually crazy how many colonizable planets we have around our system. So we'll build one colonist there, one there. That one didn't build because I needed to select the population, so that one can choose that. And off we go. So my fleet should be moving out of this system soon. My army should be healed. So let's just embark them. And I will send those transports to Jataramus. At Plov, we are now engaging the spaceport, and my transport fleets can make their way over. So one of our governors has died at the age of 88, which means I am going to have to recruit a new one. I think what I'll do is I'll get the intellectual once I have enough influence, of course. That's if he's still available when I have that much influence. Don't really want to wait 4 months in that screen to make sure that I do, but there we go. So, battleships are attacking. Now they are engaging science ships and construction ships, which is quite annoying, but there we go. They won't last very long, hopefully. At Jataramus,
Situation log updated.
I'm going to tell them to bombard this planet and kill anything on their way, so they are engaging the mining station now.
Situation log updated.
And I'm pretty sure my transports will be following them up soon.
Situation log updated.
And with all these colony ships arriving at their planets, I think our energy may go into the minus again, like it did previously. But it's not too much of a concern.
Hostile fleet engaged.
We have capped out on energy, so we're not going to lose it all very soon. And a new admiral has been added to the leader pool.
Updated. Hostile fleet engaged.
Well, he's actually really good.
Engaged.
So I could make him the new
fleet
admiral
engaged.
of a fleet. Now our science ship has been built, so let's add this guy. And what I'm going to do is tell him to survey some of these systems as well, just so that we speed up the process in general. And then the science ship that's already heading that way, I will change its orders so that it travels to one of these systems. Okay, so we'll start surveying there, and then we'll tell it to survey that system that's in our borders. Okay, so we've actually hit the cap on minerals. So while this war's going on, I'm just going to pause it, and we're going to jump to the planets tab. And I'm going to make sure that all of my spaceports are upgraded where they can be. So at FTL Prime, we may as well start building a spaceport. Still colonizing some of these. But over here at Hestemere, we will add the hydroponics farm. And I will add the corvette assembly and destroyer assembly yards to the queue. All of those have level 6 already though, so we'll close up that sector and move on to the next one. At Nugan Prime, we'll make sure the spaceport is being built. And it looks like all of those are already level 6. So at Cothium Prime, we can actually upgrade this one all the way. So that will use up some minerals. And at Kikaral, we will do the same as well. And at Zeldra. Great, so that should improve all of those. At Atavrish, we will upgrade the spaceport at Athenbia. And then I'm probably going to leave it at that for now. So that will do. My construction ships, is there anything that they can do? Currently we are building in Moss Haven and
Situation log
Medak, I believe. One of my science or construction ships should be working away there. If not, then I can make sure that they do so. And anywhere else where we have incorporated new resources, we can probably have a look and see if we can add some more mining stations or research stations. I don't think there are any just yet. Just added a system to the queue for the scientists there. So we're engaging the spaceport, and the Adnaran Confederacy should be dead. Yeah, they are. So we're going to get these guys out of there. And Plov is under our control, but I think I just plan to
System survey complete.
Get rid of the population on the planet. Unless they can be easily enslaved. No, they can't. So we're just going to purge all pop and leave that planet as it is. We'll make sure that my fleets and armies make their way back. I believe both of them currently are. Yes, they are. So we have unemployment, but that doesn't matter because they are all being purged. All of their space will be absorbed up by the Kixlufran Galactic Hierarchy, the Adnaran Nation, and the Great Adnaran Hierarchy. But that's fine. Ongoing research like scientists, since one of our scientists did just die. Now, actually, what we could do is use one of our 5-star scientists on there, or we could recruit a new one. It depends. Let's get the expertise materials guy, put them there, and then what I need to do as well is go to governors and recruit a new governor. So currently all of the skills are actually really bad, and I can't recruit a new one anyway because we have this guy. So let me go to my largest fleet. We'll change him for this fella, because he has the monthly hull regeneration and fire rate. And then what we can do is go back into my leaders. I'm going to get rid of this fella who's 62, pretty old. I'll let him retire, and then we'll go to governors, and I guess I'll wait like another month or so, and then we'll see if we can get a better one. Because ideally what I need is one that reduces like construction costs and stuff, and that will reduce the construction cost across all of the planets under that sector. But so far, these sectors are getting pretty packed. I mean, especially once my colonists start colonizing South Secundus and Mindara Prime, and then we go to like Mang and add that to this sector as well. There's going to be a lot of new planets adding to those sectors, and they're going to get pretty massive. So the Log of Spring, we don't have to worry about. That will be cancelled off my list very shortly. And now we have found out that at Shorax, is this a desert planet? Looks like an arid planet. Yeah, arid world.
Construction complete.
We could settle that and add that to this sector as well. So adding planets to sectors anyway will mean that they might actually have to use some of their minerals that I gave them ages ago. So that's good. Finally won't be wasting any resources. At Roltree, we still can't build the research station there. Ooh, that we've just got Codria into our borders. So why can't we build here? It's not within our borders. Pretty sure that's orange, which means it is in our borders. Maybe it hasn't updated yet. I might have to wait until the end of the month. That is quite annoying when something like that happens, though. I'm pretty sure we can definitely build at Shorax, so I'll make sure that happens. And we can also build at Sidor, so I'll get that mining station there, and we'll build at Afil as well. And what I need to do is make sure that all of these new planets actually are enslaving their population, because otherwise they're going to be a lot less productive.
System survey complete.
Okay, and we'll move on to the next one, Nugan Prime. We'll enslave that. This is a wonderful planet. Really, really big. At Avani Secundus, we will do the same. And Avani Prime. So this is pretty much just min-maxing at the moment. I don't actually really need to do that at all, because all of these sectors are producing so many minerals and energy anyway. Min-maxing the planets isn't ideal. Like, it doesn't really matter anymore because we're so big. But the idea is that I will continue to expand the borders and get more colonists and do it that way. So let's grab these colony ships. We'll send one to Shorax, colonize the planet here. I will send one to Horsham. Actually, there's 2 planets at Shorax that we can
System survey complete.
use. Wow. Look at that. Alien Toy Factory on Shorax 3A. Very cool. So let's go grab that up, because more research is definitely something I could use. And then at Horsham, oh, there's 2 planets at Horsham as well. Jeez. We are hitting the jackpot. Jackpot? Actually, there's 3. We've got a desert world, a continental world, and an arid world, all next to each other that we can colonize. I'm going to have to make a new sector, I think, because this is going to get way too big. Let me make more colonists first, and then we can sort it out. Also, let me upgrade these guys. Get their hydroponics farms upgraded. That will give my planet something to do anyway. And let's see where our researchers are at. So we've nearly got the Stormfire autocannons. Not entirely sure how useful they'll be. I believe I worked out that they might have higher DPS than my current weapons though, so we might need to do a big ship upgrade at some point. But since we did win that last war, I think I might just go on to the next one straight away. So the Kixlufran Galactic Hierarchy was who I had chosen previously to attack. I am just going to check that they are not friends with anyone, and we can just go ahead and do that. I don't think we need to worry too much. Yeah, we can just select them, and we can declare war. So what I'm going to do is just make them abandon all their planets, or as many as I can. So we will make them abandon Rana, or the system of Rana, Jugum, system of Jugum, Yon. We will make them abandon Kornagi. Can we make them abandon their home planet? No, we can't. So it might be worth just seeding their main planet as well, and then I can destroy them entirely by purging instead. And finally, Rimok. So we've got Yon, Kornagi, Kix Potrak, Jugum and Rana, and I will add Rimok. And that's 95% war score. So that will leave them with Impal Tov and Kimithar. And it looks like they do have a frontier outpost out there. But that seems perfectly okay. So let's go ahead and confirm that. And I'm going to take my large fleet to Jugum. We'll take the first attack swarm to Rana. The smaller fleet can go to Rana, and the larger transport fleet can go to Jugum. So we do have an observation post here. Where exactly is that? It's over Fesh Avamul. And these guys are fanatic pacifists and spiritualists. So I think ideally what I want to do is kill them and take over that planet. So someone said that I might be able to bombard it and then send troops on it and it would kill the native population. I guess I'll try it. For now though, we'll go with aggressive observation, just so that I get more society research. So at my main planet, what I'll do is build some armies. And once they are built, I will send them to Savasik or Fesh Avamul, and we will invade the planet. I'll also make sure I build a cruiser or something to go with them. So I'll just build a battleship, I guess. And that can go bombard the planet for me. So, anyway, war declaration. So, the interstellar Lelendra Empire wishes to declare war against the Lagan Chus nation. So, who's the interstellar Lelendra Empire? I think they're pretty small, aren't they? But they want me to go to war with so many people. So I'm going to vote no there. And look at this, but why? That's so sad. Oh well, we're going to have to massacre them and continue it as though nothing happened. Because that's really quite sad. Anyway, I can't gain a heart now. It's too late for that. We've done our damage. And it seems that my transport fleets got stuck in the mix of things here, which is not very good at all. I really need my fleet to follow that up as soon as possible. They are at 66. I think my transports could be dead by then. Let's just see if we can go save the day.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated. Situation
oh wow, those lasers.
Situation log updated.
Look at that. Holy moly. That was some saving right there. So now we can just go and engage that planet straight away. I think I only lost one army in that whole thing. And in the meantime, my science ship can come and have a field day down here with all these research projects. So we've discovered another habitable planet. Oh, never mind, that's just Horsham.
Hostile fleet engaged.
We've been engaged.
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
Oh, a 9,400 stack of ships and a 2,800. They are engaging my
Construction complete.
38,500. And I think we're going to win. I mean, I need to retreat these guys because otherwise my armies will die. So we got them out of there, that's good.
Hostile fleet
And now my main fleet
Hostile fleet engaged.
can continue to engage. So you can see my cruisers opening up with their large lasers. Also my battleships now getting into range. That's just incredible. It looks so awesome when those lasers open up. And of course at the front here you can see that my destroyers are hopefully taking out a lot of these rockets that are coming their direction, because they do have the point defense systems at the front there. So that's the idea. The destroyers will screen all the battleships, and it seems to be working well so far. And we will start carving up their forces, especially as more battleships get into range with their lasers. I do think it's quite frustrating that the ships move a lot slower while they're in combat, because it does mean that a lot of their weapon systems don't engage like sooner than later. Anyway, we do have a couple of access problems going on at the moment. So Rit Kex X was forced to turn to Athas from Rimdur because it was within the borders of the sovereign Kesson Wilds. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what that was. Maybe one of my science ships. Anyway, transport fleet. That's fine. I guess we can tell them to go heal up for now, and then soon
hostile fleet.
Our battle should be finished in Rana, and we can start bombarding Trobi. But unfortunately, guys, that has been my time. So next episode you can watch the rest of this battle play out, and we will start to invade the rest of the Kixlufran Galactic Hierarchy's planets. So we're doing really well. I'm going to build more colony ships. We're going to colonize more worlds. Probably going to have to create a new sector at some point. But for now, that's all. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.